First pitch of the 6th inning from Mark Mulder is in for a strike. Preston Wilson, his first at bat of the night, took over for Gary Sheffield. So far the changes appear to be straight up. Wilson now, then Sexson, then Lowell. The 3 hitters in this inning for the National League. They lead it by 4. 1-1 delivery from the lefty. Mulder is a good fastball right down the middle, 1-2. Talk about a 3-headed monster for the National League in their bullpen. The Oakland A's have it in their starting rotation. Mulder's part of it with Barry Zito, the other left-hander, and of course Tim Hudson. The catcher for the A's is Ramon Hernandez, and he's behind the plate catching the 12-game winner. Up the middle, Alex Rodriguez under his glove, and a leadoff base hit for Preston Wilson.
Just out of the reach of A-Rod. Yeah, Mike Scioscia telling us before the game that he was going to try to match Posada to at least catch Roger Clemens and then bring Hernandez in to catch Mark Mulder. Mulder, by the way, is a local product from Chicago, went to Michigan State, and is the winningest pitcher in baseball over the last 3 years. 52 wins.
That big body of Richie Sexson is out of the way. 6'8" is Sexson. You see Rodriguez making that dive to his left. 3 at bats. That's what Scioscia said coming in, and that's what Scioscia, it appears, is sticking with in this 4-run game. We're in the 6th inning already, and still on the bench is a name like Garciaparra for the American League. Maglio Ordonez, Varitek, Blaylock, Everett. That's too far inside. 2 balls and a strike on Sexson.
You mentioned Hank Blaylock of the Texas Rangers, and Scioscia pointing out that the American League only carries 2 third basemen. So putting Blaylock at third prematurely, that could be countered by Dusty Baker bringing in a short reliever like Billy Wagner late in the game.
Preston Wilson was jumping around over at first base. So Mulder stepped off. 2 balls and a strike on Sexson. 25 home runs on the year, and that's a double play ball. Combination of A-Rod, Boone, and now Giambi on a tag. 2 out. So with the bases empty, we'll tell you for the first time, fans around the world will have the opportunity to participate in the official voting for the Ted Williams Most Valuable Player in tonight's All-Star Game via the 2003 All-Star Game MVP vote presented by Pepsi on MLB.com. The online vote will count for 20% of the overall vote. Here's Lowell with the bases empty, 2 out. Boy, did it change some pennant races, and I think no more than the Central Division in the National League when the Florida Marlins said Mike Lowell was off the trading market for the rest of this season. In fact, the Marlins went out and added Uguet Urbina. Tony La Russa with the Cardinals. I'm sure Jimmy Williams with the Astros, fearful of the Cubs with their terrific pitching, adding a bat and a presence like Lowell at third base, which is a hole for them right now on their ball club. But Mike is at the plate with his 28 home runs, already a career high, and his 76 RBIs. Fastball is, I guess, high and tight. 2-2.
Florida Marlins seem to be doing the opposite this year of what they did in 1997 by adding Urbina. Of course, they won the World Championship in '97, escalating salaries. So on a smaller scale, by getting Urbina, that took Lowell off the market.
Still working to try and get the fans back after that taste was left in their mouths, seeing their World Championship team demolished. That's down the right field line. That ball is down fair. It'll take a hop, and it is a ground rule double with 2 out, a runner at second, and Loduca will come up and pinch hit. Here is Mike Lowell talking about his comeback battle with cancer.
Once I was educated on what type of cancer I had, how curable it was, then I started feeling better that this could be beat. Then I think I took it to the next step, that now once I went through all the treatments and everything, I'm not going to give up on what I wanted to do since I was 6 years old.
Testicular cancer, battled his way back, and here he is, an all-star and one of clearly the best players in the league. As that line drive is at least kept on the infield by the glove of Mulder, and that may have saved a run. A floating line drive off the bat of Paul Lo Duca, who was pinch hitting for Javi Lopez, and that big body and that outstretched glove of Mulder kept it on the infield.
Yeah, I think it got in a little bit on Lo Duca, but when balls are hit on a line back to the mound, your first reaction is it's hit hard. So you defend yourself and protect yourself on a ball hit hard, and often you'll see a ball go off the heel of the glove, the webbing of the glove, and an infield hit for Lo Duca.
Now first and third with 2 out. And Castillo, the addition to this National League club, taking over for the injured Giles, the second baseman, when he couldn't play because of the concussion. Took a ball. There's a strike, and it's 1-1.
With a guy like Castillo and his speed, with a runner on at third base and 2 outs, it makes him doubly dangerous because he can beat out an infield hit. He leads the majors in infield hits over the last 3 years.
And he chops one back to Mulder. The inning comes to a close. So 3 hits in the inning for the National League, but a double play ball mixed in. 2 left, 3 on the day, and we go to the bottom of the 6th, 5-1 NL.